Hi, Kai. I'm Kate with. Oh, sorry, I should have waited for that. Hi, I'm Kate from WotSeries. Thank you so much for being here and taking time to chat with us today.
Hi, Kate.
How are you doing?
Good, good, good. You just popped up, so yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here, and thanks for bringing one of my most beloved characters to life these three
Mm.
seasons. I really love watching you be Min.
Thank you.
So, my first question is: the show features some ability in the way Min interprets the visions. And then in season three, we have Elida introducing a new perspective of what it means to see glimpses of the future. Can you talk a little bit about how Min's perspective on their visions has changed and what that might mean for their story moving forward?
So very good question. So this season, Min has really taken on that responsibility. She learned some lessons in season two, and she has grown up a bit. And she's taking chances. She's becoming more vulnerable, and she's maybe truly realizing that maybe it's not just a curse, that maybe it's a power that she has. And she's beginning to realize that she could be useful and she could be part of something. Yeah. Yeah.
As you prepare for the scenes of the visions themselves, do you get any like pre-visualization of the VFX, or how do you prepare for those scenes specifically?
Oh, great. Yes. So there's discussions with VFX, and I really, really enjoy them before I film. But there'll be a point where I would put that aside and I just let my imagination take, yeah, take over. And I
Um,
really, hmm?
well, I was going to say, we know that you're a visual artist, and when we saw the drawn scenes, the visions on the ship, did you get to draw any of those?
Yes, I did. I
Oh,
did.
that's so exciting.
Yeah, they sent me some pastels, and yeah, it was really fun actually. I really, really enjoyed them.
Did you
Yeah.
get to keep any?
Did I? I think so. I think I kept one, I'm sure. But then we were like ripping them up and da 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 da. It's somewhere, or maybe it's in Prague. I don't know. I was just thinking about all the things that I left in Prague. Maybe, yeah. I think I get, I hope.
I hope so too. Um, so Min and Matt together are a pair that really like surprise and delight, I think, us as readers as well as our show only watchers. Why do you think they work so well together as a duo?
Oh, that is such a good question. Because they're quite cynical of their powers, I think. They meet and bond and connect over their cynicism for their power. They think it's a curse.
Mhm.
They hate the one power. Yeah, they have their commonality of pain is very similar.
That's interesting.
Mm.
Speaking of pain, I have seen the whole season, so I know there's some coming. Can you tell us a little bit about filming in Tanchico? It's our newer set piece that's coming to feature in the next episodes a lot. And the storyline is a little different than what readers might expect, but it's still a really exciting story. Are there any standout moments for you about filming the Tanchico scenes?
Gosh, I love the dancing scene. I love the
Hmm.
dancing singing scene in the bar. It was so incredible. The whole set, the cast. It was so, so fun. It was really, really fun. And it was very easy to act because it was just such a delight. It was wild and scary, but also very, very fun and bold and dangerous. And yeah, it was great to see Min going out to town.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say I'm not the type to like film myself reacting to TV shows, but I think my face hurt from smiling at all of those scenes of the dancing and the singing, and especially the scenes with Min and Nynaeve together.
Yes,
I think were really beautiful.
yes, I agree. I really like them being together. I think it's good that they're quite, yeah, it's a really fun friendship.
It is.
Mm.
Speaking of friendships and bars, so this is
Mm.
a two-parter. As Min, which character do you think Min would prefer as her drinking partner, whether it's, a soda or an alcoholic beverage? And which one would you prefer as your drinking partner if those answers are different?
So I think Min really likes drinking with Matt.
Hmm.
I reckon Min will quite like drinking with Elaine as well. Yeah, I reckon she'll be quite fun. Um, but yeah, Matt is definitely the go-to. Like after a long, stressful day, I think she would knock on Matt's door for a little drink.
Yeah.
And for
And what
me,
about you? Yeah.
for me, I think a bit of Nynaeve, a cup of herbal tea with
Oh, that sounds
Nynaeve. And she
sounds
probably
like
has something, some like brownie that she's baked or something.
mm,
Very whole.
now I want to go make some tea. Are there any cast members that you haven't had an opportunity to do a scene with that you would love to have a scene with, whether or not it fits into the story or not?
Oh, I mean, it was a real joy to work with Swan, Sophia Pinedo. She's one of my
Hmm.
favorites growing up. Lots who I feel like Min has had lots of scenes with everyone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
actually, I was just thinking, and I'm like, are there any that are left out?
I
Not
know
many.
I was gonna say Maureen, but I was like, oh, that's done. Maybe Lan.
There we go.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Um, so the props and the costumes on the show are just
Oh,
fantastic.
mm.
Yes. Are there any props or costumes, and they don't have to be Min's, that you wish you could have brought home with you?
Gosh, do you know what? I really, really love Egwene's costumes this season.
Hmm.
So gorgeous. So yeah,
I
Egwene's.
especially like her leather
Yeah.
one in the beginning.
Yes.
It's awesome. Um,
It's so modern
so
at the same time. It's beautiful.
my next question was actually about Min's costumes
Mm,
because in the books she gets shoved into a dress when she's in the White Tower, and instead we get to see Min in this more modern white suit as a
mm,
posing incognito in the tower. Can you
mm.
share a little bit about Min's costuming and what that process has been like for you?
I really loved so Min, I don't know if you guys have seen, but in season one, she has only a vest. So you could see this, she actually has lots of tattoos, and I really like
Hmm.
developing the tattoos with the makeup team, the makeup design in first season. And it's really, I think it's kind of because she's so minimalist and very practical, it's been quite nice to find that perfect balance of she's not too vain,
Hmm.
but she still looks quite cool.
She
I
does
really
look
like
cool.
the short jacket that she wears, that kind of like clips over her neck,
All
uh,
right.
belt where her dagger belongs.
Well,
Yes, it's
I think
I
we're
don't know, because I've been wearing it for such a long time. It feels like it's part of me. It doesn't feel like
yes. That's awesome. I think I have like 30 seconds left, so I'll ask you one last
okay.
question and then let you go.
Mm.
Um, Based on what you know of the character's future, past season three, if we get more seasons, are there any plots or specific moments you are looking most forward to?
I look forward for men to be reunited with Rand again.
Hmm.
That'll be exciting.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I will